Just making sure that there's nothing up there.
I command it! Attack! See who ends their own doors! Stay in cover! Under fire! Watch it! Snipers! Everyone still alive?
Of course. Why wouldn't we be? Cool. I know that door.
That's another barrier down.
Nug meat. That's valuable? There are nugs everywhere.
Another of those Fen Harel altars.
Oh, it's up there.
Eyes open. There you go. Got it.
Weaken. Debilitate. Meteor.
Not even sure.
There. That's what the Venatori are after. That wolf statuette. You've seen them before. Better keep it safe.
As you wish.
My goodness. And I'm pretty sure that island is done. I don't think there's anything else on this island that we can do. Yep. The only thing left is this island, but we need to find some of the orbs. Terrible. Terrible. More AoE. Grab this. Advantage duration, primer duration. When you take damage, you regen. Nope, terrible. Control ability. Deflect after control ability grant. Nope. Yep, this is the only one. Hitting 3 or more enemies with a area ability grants enhanced damage. And then after this, do we really want this? For every enemy hit with an area, you generate 10% staff energy. No. No. The 100 health is pretty good though. Increases your damage by 10%. That's actually pretty good too, because I have a lot of advantages. Like buffs and stuff. The health can be later, I guess. Damage versus frozen. Yeah, if I take this, I have to bring Nev with me, just so that I have a chance to freeze people. Because I don't freeze people. Enemy who inflict damage on you are chilled. Oh. That's pretty good. Eh. Okay, for now, this is good. Let's go for a sturdy dock town.
I remember the Knight Commander before Lenos. He actually tried.
The Candlehop. They carry messages through the city. Is this for us? Strange. He wants us to find more.
Only if it's convenient. This is not a game that I'm gonna spend searching every nook and cranny for, okay? If it's on the way, I'll do it. I'm not a completionist on this game. It's not worth my time to be completionist.
Are we here for the Shadow Dragons?
I trade news with the
God,
Shadows,
that
but
hat.
it takes more than one source to get along here.
Besides, I was doing this before they came knocking, before Varrett, too, right here in Docktown.
Not as fancy as I expected.
Because Tevinter mages are rich and power-hungry?
Some of the buildings here float.
The Imperium earned its reputation, but not through me. Not my style. Come on. There's paper sellers all over here.
Want to see if they got your name right?
Most papers don't say much, but read between the lines and you pick up a thing or two. I'm not here as much lately. I'll take what news I can get. Let's grab a few copies. We'll see if we can find Balara's cereals, too. All right, let's go.
So before Varric, before the Shadows, you worked for...
Same as now. People who find me and have jobs worth taking. Docktown people, runaways, the desperate.
And you do this on your own?
I've got contacts, informants, people I cross paths with, but at the end of the day, yeah, it's just me. Okay, keep an eye out for paper sellers. We'll start on the north side of Lower City.
How many do we need?
Don't worry. I'm paying. Let's get started.
How did you fall in with the Shadows?
I'd worked with some of them before. Not that they were upfront about it.
What changed?
I was after a missing person. The Viper was hunting slavers. Our paths had the same end.
The Viper.
And
More than
you're
one
missing
You'll
person?
read it here first.
Free and breathing when we finished. The Shadows brought me in after that.
So most of the time you work here alone.
Another
You like it that way?
Here's what we know.
I've got a contact who works this area. Let's see if he's around.
What about this one?
You've got a good up.
Okay. The charm's good against all manner of curses and manipulation. Fair price. And you won't find better in the Circle District.
You won't find better at the Circle, but you will off the docks. For half the price and twice the enchantment.
Nev.
Alec?
What was that laugh?
If you say it's... thanks, I'll pass. Sorry.
Hey,
Come
if I'd
on.
known, I would have told you. Come back next week. I'll buy another paper.
Put some emotion in
I
your
write
voice,
them
girl.
myself. The Magisters. They don't print the truth.
Most honest thing I'll hear today. What about you? Is it something you're buying, my friend?
Rook, let's see. Embalming liquids, a bone saw.
Right. I'll, nice friend, Nev. Why'd you really stop by?
Just looking for gossip.
Not much that'd interest you.
We chased a relic through Docktown. The buyer was Venatori, but the smuggler belonged to the Thread Crime Syndicate. You're a thread.
We don't deal with cultists. Your smuggler broke the rules. She's out.
And the Venatori?
There's been more in Docktown. Boss says it's under control. But between us, I don't like it.
Then it's worth keeping an eye on. If you hear anything.
So will you.
You know a member of the Thread Crime Syndicate. Personally.
Don't tell me you're surprised.
I'd expect as much. You're not afraid of a tough crowd.
Draw the right lines, get the job done. It's how you sleep at night. Come on. There's more to see. If we want more gossip, we need more papers. Let's head to the south side.
You've lived in Docktown your whole life?
Since I was born.
I keep
Unless
hearing
I'm out of the city
Dogtown.
for a job. Had a few apartments around town.
I
The
mean,
current
basically
one,
same thing,
it's
honestly.
not the lighthouse, but it's mine.
You've been an investigator for a while.
It's not a short story.
You've made it this far. Is there a secret?
Trust people enough to get things done. not enough to get you killed.
And that lets you sleep at night?
If I'm lucky.
District gossip. Read the latest.
You know, Varric hired me not far from here. Come on, Slick. Stop a ritual. Say. I think we've got enough.
What now?
Now I'm starving, and I know the best place in the city. The lighthouse doesn't have this.
What?
A view of the water. I don't know, it helps me think. But we've got places to
We
be.
got the view of endless space. Basically the same thing.
You! This fish won't eat itself. I said next time you were here, it was free.
Sure thing, Hal. Next time.
Yeah, it's always something.
That's way too much for fish.
Joining Varric. Us. Do you really wish you'd said no?
No. I just have a bad habit of picking jobs that go sideways. You think I'd learn?
The world won't save itself.
It never does. Varric said this job would end with Solus. We'd stop a ritual, then I'd
Is
walk away.
this outfit
But those
making it
gods
so that she
escaped.
lost her leg?
Not much of
Or
a
she's
win.
wearing a prosthetic?
And
Or
if the
is
world
she
falls,
always
the
wearing a
city goes
prosthetic?
too. It's
I
not like I'll
didn't even
find out
notice
then.
that.
Is that why you said yes? To save Minrathous?
People will tell you Minrathous is broken. And they're right. It's corrupt. Petty. Saving the world won't fix it. I take the small wins, Rook. Hal's serving fish another day. Getting past the next scrape alive. Sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes you get more. But the tables always turn. It's better if you know it's coming.
We got in over our heads, didn't we?
Same old story.
The gods weren't a twist?
I've seen worse.
Then I'm glad you stuck around.
Misery loves company.
Cool.
Did the Magisterium explain why?
Oh shit, was this the main story?
I am Jowin Glastrom, First Warden and Supreme Commander of Weishaupt. I received word of your team's request for Grey Warden assistance after an incursion of the Blight at Demeter's Crossing. How does a
Not
Morn Watcher come to be involved
the
with the
warden I
Blight
want.
in Arlathan? And not just any Watcher, but a controversial figure after what you pulled during that undead rebellion.
My decisions regarding our noble dead are hardly relevant here.
Very well. Then I'd like to hear how a Navaran necromancer unleashed the Blight.
I was stopping an elven god from bringing down the Veil and destroying the world.
An elven god?
Fen Harel, the Dreadwolf. He goes by Solus. He's got a lot of names.
I did not come here to listen to fairy tales. I am here because of the Blight.
Right, but it all ties together. See, when we disrupted the ritual, Solus got trapped in the Fade. But 2 of the elven gods got out. Elgernon and Gillenane, we think. And they're blighted.
Why would elven gods be blighted?
The ancient elven gods used the blight. That's why Solus imprisoned them. The point is that the gods are making the blight worse. Demeter's Crossing was just the start. That's why we need the Grey Wardens.
I suspected more politicking from the remnants of the Inquisition. I see now that I was wrong.
I'm really glad to hear that.
It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the Blight has corrupted your already weak mind.
Okay, wait.
You will be taken to Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard until the danger you caused by unleashing the Blight passes.
That's not gonna happen.
I assure you, it will.
We don't have time to fight. I need Grey Wardens marching with me, not at me. That's the only way we have a chance to stop the gods and the Blight.
Let me tell you something about the Blight. It is evil, it is implacable, and above all, it is predictable. The Blight has not changed in over 1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat it, as they always do. And we will do so without you causing confusion with your deranged conspiracy theories. I suggest you come along quietly.
Adamant Fortress 941 Dragon. The Grey Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons. Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves, are you?
Everyone knows Warden Commander Clarel acted alone at Adamant Fortress.
Acted alone, you say? Imagine if everyone were to see the letter I discovered where you authorize her actions. I wonder how that might complicate the narrative.
Are you prepared to risk the security of the Grey Wardens over this?
You may be surprised to learn that I care very little about the security of the Grey Wardens.
Stay away from the Blight, and do not pester the Grey Wardens with any more of your nonsense.
He seems upset. Was it something I said?
Who are you? Why do you have dirt on the Grey Wardens?
I was at Adamant. Magister Dorian Parvis, at your service. A mutual friend thought you might require some support.
Maevaris Talani? Of the Shadow Dragons?
The very same.
What's your relation to the Shadow Dragons?
About a decade ago, Maevaris and I started a political faction called the Lucerni. We were going to change Tevinter for the better. Everyone would recognize the common sense benefits of our approach, and we'd all live happily ever after.
I take it that didn't happen.
Maevaris was framed, kicked out of the Magisterium, and the Lucerni were dissolved. So she took the movement underground.
The Shadow Dragons?
Since I still haunt the Magisterium, that makes me the Shadow Dragon's man on the inside.
The First Warden's a problem. If he won't help, I need him to stay out of my way.
I'm sure he'll show up again. Like an ulcer. For now, pay him no mind. No Grey Warden worth the name sits in a Menrathus lounge sipping wine.
True.
You need the Wardens? Look for the ones out there fighting the Blight. In the meantime, the Shadow Dragons will keep a close watch on the Venatori. Good luck. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
Accidentally progressed the story.
Stood between us and a
What's
world
new?
of blighted darkness. But on this side, the gods could only tap a trickle. They had to turn that trickle into a flood. They sure could have used Solus's dagger to rip open the Fade. But some foolish mortal had taken it. So, they'd have to create a dagger of their own. Drowning the world in blight was just a matter of time.
I need to talk to Varric.
If that isn't a sign to just save the game and start over, I don't know what is. Okay, to the main menu. I'm gonna give it a second. Okay, the second has been given. Caretaker workshop can be upgraded again. Well, don't mind if I do.
Manifestation.
4,000 is the next one. Wow, that's a long ways away. All right, you know what? We're cheating the materials. Save and reload the game. Oh my god. Okay. Save. Save one. Overwrite. Load. Perfect.
Manifestation.
We're missing some materials, though. I mean, this way we always have the highest level gear, right? Also, first of all, why do we have to click on something in order to upgrade it? Why can't we just hover? Who designed this menu? Like, Jesus Christ. Very bad. $37. I'll take it. Wow. Nothing is better. Wow. Okay, this is the same mana regen though. Pretty bad. Ability damage. That has necrotic damage. We don't upgrade that right now. Okay. Detonation damage is based to the primer and last. It's a little bit better. Detonation have penetration. Sunder duration though, that's just awful. Attacks my target applies vulnerability to necrotic damage. Oh my god. Okay. Talk to Varric, and we have Nev to go hang out with, I guess. Nev and Bellar.
A sharp eye, a quick mind, and luck. That's most of the job.
So, do you think I could become one? An investigator?
It takes a certain amount of focus, too.
Oh, okay, well, maybe not then. I still can't believe it. I'm talking to the Nev Gallus.
And that's sweet, but I don't need the flattery.
Right, just a person I'll try to remember.
Rook, here to join us?
Just came to see how Balara's doing.
Oh, I'm good. Great, even. Nev and I were just talking, casually.
Balara had more questions about my work. She can be quite persuasive.
It all sounds so exciting. The things you've done, the people you've helped.
Those are the ones that go well. You don't hear about the rest. Everyone wants a scandal. Or a happy ending.
Or both, like the time you told the Marquis to—
Hold on. I don't think Rook's interested in that story.
Rook's a little interested.
Look, I'd love to, honest, but that story needs the right atmosphere. After dark over bad coffee, or expensive wine. Take your pick.
Speaking of, what's the situation with cooking exactly? Are we on a rotation or what? I can help out. I'm a pretty good cook, with some things at least. Well, most of the time. Sometimes I get distracted and things burn.
Then I hereby excuse you from kitchen duty.
I promise I'll keep an eye on the stove.
Do you mostly cook Dalish foods? I haven't had a chance to try many.
Sometimes. Not a lot of options when you're out in the forest. But I've learned a lot of different cooking styles. And Tivin, Rivani. Oh, I even learned how to make Tevinter Khachapuri.
Wait, real khachapuri? The hollowed out bread? 3 kinds of cheese? I love khachapuri. What about you, Rook? What are you craving?
Anything. I'm not too picky.
Really? Maybe we'll surprise you. But the good kind of surprise, for once.
You should have an assistant. Someone to make sure it doesn't burn. See if it tastes right. That sort of thing.
Nev Gallus, helping me cook?
Again, the flattery.
Right, just a person. Got it.
Great. Now, let's see what we can scrounge up.
Okay. That was sweet. Wasn't the worst interaction ever. Honestly, I once again say that after my perception of this game been tainted by the onslaught of bad video. I know they're coming. They're in the game, but I thought they're gonna be a lot of them. But so far the dialogue has not been that bad. A lot of like empty dialogue where it doesn't really mean anything or take any meaning or to lead anywhere. But you know, I write myself plenty of English papers, and they're basically filled with the same type of dialogue anyways. So do I expect this from a video game though? Yeah.
There you are. I haven't seen much of you lately. I was getting worried. Everything all right? Wait, that dagger. I've seen it before.
Solus was using it at the ritual site.
No, before that. Shit, it can't be. Look at it, Rook.
Just tell me already.
Remember that story I told you about me and Hawk, Meredith and Orsino? How the trouble started in Kirkwall? On our expedition to the deep roads, that's what we found. That's what my brother tried to kill us for.
A lyrium.
An idol made of red lyrium. That sang a song which drove anyone who heard it mad.
Are you sure it's the same thing?
Oh, look at it. It's changed, but it's the same size. Same ring at the top. Not to mention, it's pure lyrium. No one, not even the dwarves in Orzammar, work pure lyrium like that. It's too dangerous.
If that's true, if this dagger is the red lyrium idol from your story, how did Solus cleanse it of the blight?
I have no idea. I can't believe you found it.
Oh, hey, Rook. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
No. Something wrong?
Things are weird, but I'm adjusting, I think. That's not what I came in here for, though.
All right, Harding. What's on your mind?
So, the Wardens. I know some. A married couple Varric and I met while we were tracking Solus.
I'd almost forgot about that. I really am getting too old for this shit.
You think they'll talk to us? After the first Warden and everything?
It's worth a try. I can write them and hope.
Okay. Let's see who's in our corner.
Couldn't let me. Okay. Anyways. We're missing 2 people? Huh? What do you know? Ah. Last area unlocks. Very good. Convenient timing as well.
Places between.
That cold. I felt it the moment the boat docked.
That's the fade going right to your bones.
Darkspawn, let's clear them out.
Low 45.
Out. If the Darkspawn are here, the blight on this island must be running wild.
The gods want this place. They do not care how they defile it.
Over there. Another entryway. Like the one that took us to that Solus memory.
We'll go there. Don't worry.
You're keeping an eye on me. Is it the demon or the mage killer name?
Maybe I want the secrets of your coffee supplier.
That's not.
And another
Don't flatter yourself
Fen'Harel
too
altar.
much. I don't trust anyone on first meeting, and I keep an eye on everything.
Well, if you do want coffee, let me know.
Okay, we're going in then.
There. It's happening again. We're in another of Solus's memories. Remember last time? The...
Andaran Atishan. Lassa Gilan.
Spirits, Fade friends, come forth. Enter the circle. Reveal yourselves.
Solus, whatever happened in...
Spirits, the Dread Wolf asks for your assistance on a crucial mission.
The false gods, the Evanuris, have overreached. I shall humble them. Within their citadel lies a relic, with the power to imprison even a god. With it, I can bring their tyranny to an end, forever.
You are spirits of chaos, disorder, and disruption. We ask you to disrupt the Citadel's defenses. Give us the opening to get that relic. For freedom!
Visions of the past. Solus sent these spirits out to fight the gods. If we're spirits of disruption, let's act like it.
I've been called disruptive a time or two.
Spirits! How did the wolf call up so many?
Remember, they can hurt us. Stay sharp. Through.
The gods told us his fortress couldn't be breached!
That's the last of them.
Don't trust gods.
More enemies. Go!
They bring the strength of the Fade!
Almost through to their citadel, and the Evanuris know it.
Is that the meteor?
They've changed their plans. Elganon may be a tyrant, but he is not a fool. That means the relic is genuine. We are close, and Elganon is afraid. Put our strongest in the vanguard. Prepare to breach the citadel. It will not be easy, but we shall win the day.
Disruption, lead the charge and do what you do best. Whatever champions the gods send against you, bring them down.
More of them!
Death to all tyrants!
Reinforcements! We need more reinforcements!
You must hold fast! For victory!
The gods send aid! This is as far as you go!
Was that it? That was actually kind of fun.
Disruption fought to the last, and it was all for nothing. We couldn't take the Citadel.
Wait, that body's me?
It was not for nothing, my friend. The distraction the spirits gave us allowed our agents to retrieve the relic.
Distraction?
No force could have breached their citadel. But it was necessary for the enemy to believe we were committed. A heavy sacrifice, but one that gave us a real chance to end the war.
You knowingly sent all those spirits to their deaths? Solus, we're supposed to be better than that!
They died true to their nature, doing what they loved, Falasan. Let that be a comfort, that this war did not corrupt them into something different from what they were supposed to be.
Ruse. That's all it was. By this point, Solus didn't care who he sacrificed if it meant stopping the Evanurus.
Maybe they would have volunteered to die for his cause, but he never asked.
Let's see what this fragment can tell us. Fade tear is spewing blight. This is how the gods are sending the blight through the veil. Probably weakening it too.
It goes up right here.
So, the demon of Virantium.
The name wasn't literal when I got it.
No, but the reputation that went with it.
I suppose I earned.
Nice work!
Made it through. Well, anyway.
I suppose I earned it.
And then some. Assuming my sources are accurate.
Past reputation means nothing when your current contract's still open.
I know the feeling.
Okay. So I can go down. Or I can go up. Let's go down.
I keep expecting one of the floorboards to break.
Let's not linger here.
They're close.
They're all yours.
Every time we destroy a blight growth, I feel like I need a bath.
Okay. Gotcha. So we all looped around. Yeah, so instead of like dropping down there, I go up here.
We've got company.
Let's drop a meteor.
Take this shot!
Got us from a distance. You know, you're somewhat famous among the Shadow Dragons. At least the Demon of Byrantium is.
Famous or infamous?
Because you're a mage killer. You turned that title on the Venatori. That's a point in your favor.
I saw some of the Shadows work before. Well, anyway, their good opinion is worth having.
Nice. One is over there, one is in there. Please. Ooh, purple.